Hey everybody, welcome back. My name is Abby. I'm with Fitness is Medicine, and today we're going to do another great workout you can do in your home with no equipment today. Very small space and easy to follow directions. Today I'm going to focus on low back or SI pain. So your SI is your sacroiliac joint, and it's really common for people to have pain there. And I want to give you some exercises to do if you are having pain or if you have a history of pain. And you just really want to think about stabilizing. And these are always good exercises to have in your toolbox because low back pain is so common and it can really be debilitating. So we're going to just start on the floor. So you don't need anything fancy. We're not going to use any equipment. We're going to be on the floor for the whole routine. I've got my trusty friend Baloo here. We're going to start with TA squeezes. So your TA is your transverse abdominis, your really low abdominal muscle here. And what you're going to do to contract that is think about flattening your back to the floor. So it's just a little bit of a posterior pelvic tilt. Now, it's important to breathe through this. This is a really great back exercise. You're contracting your core, but you're essentially easing your back here. So you're flattening it, giving it this natural like relief, hopefully. Now I'm just gonna start with 5 of each of these. You can always do more, but especially if you're in a flare-up and you're trying to stop being in pain, just start with a few. And then if it feels really good, you can do some more later. Okay. Next, we're going to move into bridges. So what I want you to do is think about that TA squeeze to start. So flatten your back, squeeze your glutes, and lift your hips. Leave your hands right here on the floor for stability. Now make sure you keep breathing and then come down. So hold it for 3 to 5 seconds. Each time, really be deliberate about flatten your back, squeeze your glutes, lift your hips. Keep breathing. All right, we're gonna do 5 again. Flatten your back, squeeze your glutes, lift. You're in the way, come over here. Come over here. If you're on the floor and you have dogs at home, you probably also have them in your face. Come on, lie down. All right, I've got one more to do. Come here. Back up. There you go, stay there. And breathe. Your feet should be flat on the floor, but your weight should be kind of in your heels more than your toes. Okay, rest. Lie down. Down. Okay, next we're just going to do a stretch. So you're going to stay on the floor and bring one knee into your chest. Really stretching through that the back of your hip. Now my other knee is a little bit bent. So it's not flat on the floor, it's just a little bit bent to keep that pressure off. All right, now we're gonna switch. Pull your knee into your chest, breathe. So we're stretching through the back of your hip there. It's important to breathe through your stretches. Don't stretch to the point of pain. It should feel good to stretch. All right, now we're gonna grab both knees at the same time. Bring your knees to your chest, stretching both sides, opening up the back of your hips. All right, good. Now we're gonna flip over onto your hands and knees. So we're going to do a bird dog. Importantly, put your hands directly beneath your shoulders, your knees directly beneath your hips, flat back, and keep your neck in neutral here. So you just want to look straight down at the floor. Don't look up like this or look down. You're just looking straight down at the floor, keeping your neck happy. Okay, we're going to reach one arm straight out towards the opposite wall and then your opposite leg. Now your goal here is to keep your back flat. So you don't need to be up like this. You're just reaching straight back. Remember, you're trying to keep your hips happy here. You want your low back to be happy, and if you're really working here, that's going to exacerbate it, possibly. Now we're just gonna do 5 of these. We're on 2. Breathing. So you're working your whole posterior chain here. But also really working this side. You're working your glutes, you're working your low back, you're working all of that. Making it stronger. Last one here. Keep breathing. Okay, the last one we're going to do, oh, actually I have one more after this, but after you're burnt up, we're going to sit back in child's pose and really stretch back through those hips, stretching your shoulders. This is really getting a big stretch all back in through all your low back, your SI. So you can reach straight out. Sometimes one side feels a little more tender than the other, so you can kind of reach out and stretch one side, maybe stretch the other side, see which feels better. Spend as much time here as feels good. Okay, the last one we're gonna do, we're gonna roll back over onto your back with your knees bent, feet flat on the floor, and we're gonna do just knees side to side. So you're gonna drop your knees to the side, and then you're gonna just bring them back and forth. So this should feel good. It's sort of an exercise, more of a stretch. Take your time in it, move slowly through these. Pay attention to how they're feeling. One more each side. Now, I've just done one set of each of these and very few repetitions, so we're starting with just 5. If they feel good, you could try them again later, try them again tomorrow, and if you want to, you could add more repetitions, but add more as your pain dictates. All right, let me know if you have any questions or if you need any modifications. Otherwise, have a great workout, and we'll see you next time. Thanks, everybody.